All right, good evening, guys. Welcome, everybody. So, we are going to be starting um, our live class now, our live section. So, if you are just joining us for the first time, you're actually welcome to this very live section. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, so we are going to be looking at market analysis, that's what market has been doing within the week. Okay, so we are going to be proceeding with looking at how market has actually reacted, what we are going to be expecting in the next coming week. Because what we're actually doing is to make sure that we see what the market is going to be doing on the next coming week. Okay, so let's go to the chart, guys. So let's go to the chart. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm sharing my screen. Let's go to the chart. Okay, so I've actually been looking at gold. So these are our charts on gold, and if we check the weekly time frame now, if you look at daily, you'll notice something, guys, that gold has actually been buying from a long term now. Okay, so you can see um, gold movement has actually been on a very massive buy, and it's still heading towards this next swing high here on the daily. Now let's look at our big time frame, because the first thing I actually tell trader is that we start looking at the market from the higher time frame. So we want to look at gold from the higher time frame, which is the weekly, then to the daily, and also the 4 hours chart. So these time frames are what we're going to be looking at. So let's go to weekly time frame on gold. Let's see what we have on gold. Now, if you check, guys, you can see this is really massive, guys. You can see on the weekly, you can see this big bullish candle. Yeah, you can see this big bullish candle here. Can you see this, guys? So you can see this big bullish candle. So this implies that gold actually bought throughout this week. Can you see? So gold actually bought throughout this week. And if you check our trend on gold, yeah, if you check our trend on gold, you will notice that gold has actually been on a bullish trend. Okay, so we can see the bullish trend here on gold. You can see this structure. So we have bullish structure on gold. So breaking of the weekly high and another highs again. This is the last weekly high. So that means that we are still going to be looking out for more buys on gold, because we have already established our trend. Okay, so our trend on gold is actually a buy trend. So we should be expecting more buyers that is going to take up on gold. So next week we should be looking at the coming week. We should be looking at for buy on gold. So if we go down to daily, let's go down to daily time frame. So this is where we are, and actually I took the buy on this gold, so I'll be actually be holding my buys on gold. So I took my entry from here, and I've been holding for swing. If you have not watched my video, I did a video about how to swing trade like a pro. So you can go and watch that video, and it's going to actually help you to understand how to swing trade. If you're interested to become a swing trader, that video is actually going to help you a lot. Okay, so this is actually my target on gold. Okay, so gold is still going to give more buy extension maybe towards this level here. Okay, so you should expect more buy on gold. So from this point to this last key zone. All right, so now let's look at BTC. So actually, I've been following up on also BTC USD. So let's look at BTC. So let's look at BTC USD. All right, so this. All right, so let me start with the weekly. Okay, so let's start with the weekly. Our weekly trying to see the market movement or how the market is moving from the weekly. So now let's look at this. Now, if we check BTC USD from the weekly time frame, we will notice that the market has actually been on a bullish trend. Okay, so we have BTC USD on a bullish trend. You can see this was our previous weekly high, which was also taken out. And you can see a liquidity market formed a pattern here on the weekly. Now, if we check this, guys, if we check this, sorry, if we check this, now you will notice that BTC has actually been on a bullish uh, movement. Okay, it has actually been on a bullish trend. Now, let me show you guys. Okay, now you can see. So we have a bullish movement on BTC. So with my trend line, you can see the structure. Okay, so you can see the structure of the weekly. So that shows that BTC is actually um, giving us some buy. Okay, so we are seeing some buys on BTC. And if you check, this is the last weekly candle here. Okay, so you can see for how many weeks now BTC have been buying. We have this one, two, and this is the last weekly candle on BTC. Yeah. So this one here, the last weekly candle of BTC. So let me show you guys on BTC. Let me show you guys this. Okay, so now if you check here, let me highlight this zone. Let me highlight that zone, that candle. Okay, let me highlight the candle. Okay, so now you can see this is the weekly, this week candle on BTC. Now let's go to daily to see daily chart. You can see, so you can see this, guys. So I actually took the buy on BTC. So you can see that BTC actually bought for how many days? Yeah, you can check it yourself. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have some retracements. That is each how many cell candle we have? One, two, and this one that is coming up now. So you can see that BTC bought for several days. Okay, now and if you check here, you can see this is a recent, this cell candle here is a recent. pullback that is happening now right now on BTC. So the daily sell candle that which is going to sell just for the meantime, because if you check, we also have price imbalance here. You can see that we have in between the daily candle, we have some imbalance. Okay, so you can see we have some daily imbalance there, which hopefully maybe BTC, if it's we are expecting some fall on BTC, maybe come there and we see some kind of candle confirmation, which BTC is going to print a bullish candle confirmation to tell us that it's going to be going up, because this is imbalance here, and you also have another imbalance here again. So we also have another imbalance here. So, but this one is actually my main concern. If this candle should drop maybe to this place here, which I doubt if it's going to get there, this place here, so we can anticipate a buy. Okay, so that is what I'm actually seeing on BTC. So BTC, the trend is a bullish trend, but we're actually waiting for retracement of BTC down to this level before we can continue our bullish run to the upside. Okay, so let's see how it's going to BTC is going to work. Now let's go down to 4 hours. Okay, let's go down to 4 hours. Okay, so you can see even on 4 hours, it might not get there because I'm seeing a very key zone, a very nice key zone on with 4 hours time frame. So you can see this key zone. This is where the other this 4 hours other block. So BTC might want to sell to retrace back to this place, then before it gives the buy continuation. So you can see we have come to the 4 hours to refine our entry and also this point, but it might not get to this level. So I doubt if BTC will get down to this place here before it continue the buy. So I'm looking at it from here. Then we set our stop loss below this zone here, and we follow BTC up to the movement at which it wants to move. Okay, so that is actually what I'm seeing on BTC, guys. So from next week, so let's see if it falls down to this place. Our target will be we can set target. So this level will be my stop loss. Then my target will be the next high here. So this place will be my target here. Okay, so this place should be my target on BTC. All right, so let's see, guys, if actually it's going to pay us on this level here. So let's see how BTC falls down to this place and give us what we are risking. Okay, so now let's see the last one, which is my favorite, EURUSD. So let's look at this on the weekly chart. Okay, so yes, we have it on the weekly chart. So first, we want to determine our trend. So what's our trend here? If we check, let me scroll. Yeah, so you can see that our trend is actually a bearish trend. If you look at price from this high here, you can see this high. So this previous high and the next previous high again. So this high is lower than this one, so it's a lower high. And we also have weekly lower low and weekly low, and we have another weekly lower low. So this shows that it is actually a bearish move. Okay, so if you use the indicator 200 moving average, you notice that it's sloping down. So I don't use indicator on my chart. I only trade the price action strategy. So you can see here that we are expecting BTC is actually sorry, I mean EUR USD is actually on a sell market direction. But that is just for the overall trend on the weekly. So now let's now break down this EUR USD. Okay, so let's break it down, guys. So let me show you. Let's do a very nice analysis on this guy. So now, if we check on the weekly, this is our weekly time frame. So we can notice that we have a weekly order block that was actually mitigated here. So after the mitigation of this weekly sell order block, BTC have been dropping for several weeks. We can also sorry, I said BTC, EURUS have been dropping for several weeks. Then we can see that it has liquidity below this level here, and you can see how the sell break past or bounces above the liquidity level. You can see this place here. Price has to break this liquidity level here on EUR USD. So now if you notice, guys, the market is actually still selling on EUR USD. Price is still actually selling on this guy. So price is actually still selling on EUR USD. And if you notice, guys, you can also see here again that there's another block here on the weekly. There's another block here on the weekly, which I actually saw that which the market is actually reacting to right now. So you can see that this place here, EUR USD reacted or closed on the other block on the weekly. Yeah, so now that means that we don't know yet what EUR USD is going to come up with. Okay, we don't know, but actually from what or from all indication, we can tell that EUR USD is on a sell trend. Okay, so it has been selling. So even if we should see a buy, the buy is not a reversal yet, it's still a continuation because I'm expecting the EURUSD to actually get down to um, this level here. So this place, yeah, I'm expecting it to still go down to this place. I mean the sell. So the buy should just be a buy that will actually give a pullback to push the market to this place. So if we follow, we have already determined our trend. So our trend at EURUSD is what? Is sell. So let's go down to let's say the daily chart. Now, if you check our daily chart, what do we see on the daily? So we can see that the daily is also telling us the same thing that is happening on EUR USD. So we can see that is a bearish trend. You can see our structure. Okay, so it's a bearish trend, and the candle closes on that level, on that zone. So you should expect a pullback. Okay, let's go to 4 hours, which is our last time frame. So 4 hours is our last time frame. So you can see that the market is still on a bearish trend on the daily. So this is daily trend line, and you can see that the market is still what? Is still bearish. So what we are expecting is we want to see a buy pullback because we want to see a buy pullback that will enable us to sell or enter for a sell because actually where it is now is price is on a discount level. So we want to see price giving a pullback. Okay, so we want to see a pullback of price maybe from this place now. Market should push back, give a pullback to this other block here. Then we should anticipate a sell. Okay, either from here or this level here, but this place here is a very nice area for us to consider. So if we don't see a pullback, then we don't chase the market. we'll let it be. But if we actually get a pullback to this place here, then I think we can follow the market trend. Okay, so but let's see how this is going to actually work on EUR USD. Okay, so let's see and watch hopefully. So okay, so that being said for my major area on the current on currencies aspect. So let's switch down to synthetic because I would also love to trade the synthetic market as well. Okay, so I say you can't see my chart, you can't see my screen. Can you see my screen now? Okay, sorry. Can you see my screen? So just seeing it now. Don't know if you can see. Can you see my screen? All right. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So let me go back to current synthetic market. All right. So we also have for those of you that actually trade the synthetic market. So those of you that trade the synthetic market, so I'm actually going to be sharing some market review on the synthetic as well. Okay, so all right, so now let's give a breakdown of this market chart here. Okay, so if we check here, this is VIX 75, and if we notice, let's go to our overall trend. I'm using the 8 hours, so if you go to daily, let's use the daily chart. So if we check our daily charts, we notice that this market has actually been on a very bearish trend. All right, so it has been on a bearish trend. It has been selling for weeks. Okay, it has been selling for several weeks. And now, if you notice that these are recent sell candle here. Okay, let me change the color. So these are recent sell candle. Yeah, if you check, we can see our bearish structure. Okay, and we can see we have recent bearish candle. That is to say, today's candle on VIX 25 was actually a selling candle. Okay, so it was a selling candle on VIX 75. Sorry. So if you're a day trader, you should take advantage of this candle for today. So it has actually sold nicely for today. And now, if we go to a lower time frame, let's say we are going down to um, the eight. Let's go to 8 hours. You can see that the market actually did give a sell. Okay, so the market actually did give a sell on the 8 hours. You can see these guys. So now, if we go to 4 hours, this is our key zone, which I marked, and I think I took the sell. Okay, so this is our key zone here. We have this key zone, and if we go down to 4 hours, you can see the market actually gave us a very nice market entry. Here you can see the market entry here. We have after the this very big bearish candle. You can see the buy pullback that came up. Then the market still gave another re-entry at this point here. Then now give the next bearish candle. So, but if you look at before the sell there, you notice this. You find out that you can see that the market was there were range of candles. You can see this. The candle was playing. There's this range in the candle here. Then before we now had this big bearish candle breakout from the candle that was ranging. Okay, so after this ranging of candle here, you can see this nice um, bearish candle breakout, and that's to show that sellers are actually still in the market. But there is something again we need to consider, which I'm actually seeing here. Now, notice that below this level as well, you can notice that there are liquidity below. Okay, so we have liquidity below this level here. So there's every tendency that the market might want to stay come to this liquidity zone or liquidity below to bounce off for a buy then before it continues the sell. Okay, so if you are a day trader, you are trading by now, you should be out of the market for now. Okay, so you should be out of the market for now. Then wait for this liquidity level here to be cleared. Then before we continue or find another new entry in the market. So okay, so this is VIX 10x. Actually, I've been following this market, but I think it has actually been consolidating for a while. So this has actually been consolidating for a while. So we're actually going to wait to see what the market is going to do. So after taking out liquidity, let's see. But if you follow our trend, it has been buying. You can see our bullish trend before the consolidation in this place. So let's see if it takes out liquidity. We also have, if it takes out that liquidity, we have here where we have our fair value gap on the 8 hours. Okay, we have a gap here, and where price actually rejected from before. Another key zone again. We also have imbalance there and also another block. So you expect price to either hit this zone or maybe this one above to give us a sell continuation. Okay, so that's actually what we're waiting for. So all these things might actually play out. Let's say from next week. Let's see if this one, how this one is going to take our liquidity first. Then we'll consider next line or next line of action. Okay, um, so Okay, what of now? All right, so thank you guys for that. Okay, so all right, so now let me pick the last chart for us to see. So I'm going to end this. So after this one now, so I'm going to show the last. Also looking at verse 25. Okay, now if we check on the daily, yeah, so we took the sell on the daily today. We actually had a very nice bearish sell candle today. So we had a very nice bearish sell candle today. We had a very nice bearish candle. So you can this nice bearish sell candle on um, VIX today. Okay, so now if we check here, guys, today the candle has closed for today. Okay, so market has closed for today. Now let's look at how I got my entry on this very trade. Okay, so now let's go to remember these are key zone and price hit our key zone and give us this. So now let's go to 8 hours. Now if you see on 8 hours, you might not necessarily see price gave the entry on the 8 hours. Okay, so you might not necessarily see how price gave the entry on the 8 hours. So we just saw price rejecting on the 8 hours. You can see this candle. Yeah, so after the closing of this candle, the next bearish candles, sell candle, and the other 8 hours candle. Now this one here was bearish, but now it's closing. Okay, and let me show you on. Let's go to 4 hours is my main time frame, but I want us to go to 30 minutes. Okay, so now we are on 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so now if you check our 30 minutes time frame here, we can see how we sold the market here. Now there was liquidity that was taken out at this level here. And after liquidity was taken out, so we had now had depletion of sellers coming in. You can see how the market was selling and now took out this uh, support liquidity here. But if you look here, you'll notice that what price action confirmation candle do we see here? I don't like using the 30 minutes, but I just want to show us how market took out liquidity from there. And now you notice that this guy is actually buying because of the daily candle that actually closed for today. So we can see here. So it's buying from this point. So there's another block here. So 30 minutes other block here. So which the market is actually picking up for a buy. And you can see this um, buy sorry sell side liquidity. I mean, so and now we expect Let me go to 1 hour or 2 hours. So okay, so what are we expecting? We're expecting some buy. Maybe it might still want to buy back to this place again. So, but though we have 2 hours other block here, but I doubt that other block to be effective because it's too close for price. Next 1 year for a test, or maybe back down to we have our fair value gap here. Okay, so we have our fair value gap here. So this fair value gap either here or this place here. So these two places determine where you are going to enter the market from, or enter or get another re-entry again. So let's watch out this after price must have pushed back to this place here. So if price push back to this place here, you get another re-entry or this other um, zone here again for us to actually get another new market entry. All right, so that is actually what I'm seeing on the VIX 25. Okay, so we're having a buy market movement now. So the buy is like a pullback to give us another re-entry in the market. Okay, so I don't know if you have any question, guys. If you have any, just try to drop them or send them in the drop them in the comment section. And I'm going to also reply your messages, guys, regarding to this. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Make sure you share this video, guys. Please do well to share, and also we watch the video again to actually get what the market is actually or what we have done for today, and also work with them and answer questions. Okay, drop them in the comment section. I'll be there to reply you guys. All right. So thank you once again, guys.